Hi, I'm Nicole from Southeast Lynn. I just want to say good morning, Mount Vernon and Lisbon.
Hi, I'm Kristen Anderson and I'm at the Mount Vernon Middle School Music Room. Good morning, Mount Vernon, Lisbon.
Good morning, Mount Vernon and Lisbon. I'm Joe.
I'm Kim.
And we are
Promoting the awesomeness of the Mount Vernon and Lisbon area, and we are still awesome!
Yeah, don't you forget it.
And I do have my mask, but we are safely far apart, and so I will put it back on when we're done. But
I miss talking to you all.
I know.
One-on-one, in person.
Yes.
On the street.
Little hug.
Rubbing
little high
elbows. Running into the aisle in Gary's and not running the other way. I miss that.
Yeah. So you're not alone. If you're feeling those feelings, we're with you.
It's just a weird world. It's not my town. It's a different town now.
Yeah. But we're still doing good. We're still doing good.
Yeah, we're doing great. And there's lots of good stories in here we're going to get to. And there's a couple sad ones, which is really hard for me. But we're going to go through them all right?
Okay, ready.
Comfort to Lisbon, this is your breaking news.
Volume 151, number 17, April 23rd, 2020.
2020. All right. So, Kim Reynolds.
Not me.
You're not Kim
The
Reynolds.
other one. The other Kim.
Oh, right.
Not Kim Jong-un, just the other one.
Oh, yeah, not that one.
No.
So, in her speech, Mount Vernon and Lisbon are in Region 6
Yes.
of the state as it's divided. And there's new social distancing restrictions, which doesn't seem to be all that different to me.
Well, we're supposed to stay home except for essential things like shooting a video for a talk show.
Residents stay home for everything but work, that's this.
Yes.
And essential errands and growing concerns. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, anyway, it feels like the same to me, and these are through the end of April. So I
Yes.
imagine that's going to be...
Well, she called up school.
Oh, in school, that's
Yeah,
another story.
she
We're not going to reopen.
Right on. Nope.
So anyway, this kind of continues for a while, but don't give up hope,
Nope.
and don't get sad, and don't be lonely. Pick up the phone and call me, because I'm just sitting around waiting for people to call me these days. All right? All right.
And we do. And text.
Yeah. Isn't that something? Yeah. It's been hard. So, sad news, but I'm going to talk about it anyway.
Yes.
We lost Lisbon Elementary Principal Roger Teeling.
Yes.
God love him. 47 years old. So, it's a hard time for all of us. Certainly thinking about his family right now and all of his colleagues over there at Lisbon Schools that do him so well. I remember going to meetings with Roger, and he always greeted me with this huge smile. Very sweet, gentle,
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
Man.
Love
and,
that school, love that town.
and that's going to be a huge hole in our community for quite some time.
Yeah.
But God love him and bless him and keep him and his family in your prayers. Will you
Yeah.
do that for me?
Absolutely.
All right. The other news in here on page 1 is school is not going to reopen this year. So Kim and her family are going to be doing lessons.
More
Continually.
homeschooling.
So they're good for them.
And I just want to tell you, thank you very much to those teachers. And I know we'll talk about that parade and everything that's happened, but thank you, teachers, for all the Zooms and all the structure and all of the wonderful connections you are making. My grandson in 1st grade had a Zoom yesterday with his teacher, Jody Russell. He loved it. It brightened his face to see his friends. Thank goodness for technology, and thank you for using it, because it takes a lot of work to set all that up and be available and manage your children and your dogs and your plants while you're trying to teach a class. And so thank you very much.
Yeah. So we lost a K-9 officer.
Yes.
And he has retired. If any of you remember Rico
Yes.
from the Lisbon Police Force.
Yes.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
And anyway, so he has retired after 5 years.
Yeah.
And now his handler is going to take him over. So he's gonna be domesticated. He's gonna become a home dog, right?
Yeah, he worked hard and he's retiring.
He's retiring, and now he's gonna live in a home. So good for him. It's something that we don't think about much. At least I don't in this town, but I imagine it's a real issue. Nathan has a really nice story in here about domestic violence is up, and all of us stuck in our houses together. It's something to think about. the second headline here is if you see something, say something.
Yeah.
So let's all keep an eye on each other, shall we, during
yes.
this time?
And take a walk. Take a walk. You can get outside.
Yeah.
You can take a walk and cool off.
Be careful and just, yeah. But anyway, it looks like maybe 1 or 2 a year in the past, and now it's that much a month. Is that
For
correct?
Lisbon, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So anyway,
Mount Vernon. It's just a very slight uptick. He just wanted to reiterate.
Just remind people.
You know, if you see something, you might be the only person seeing something right now.
Yes.
Well, it's what goes on, what we've been saying from the beginning. We all have to kind of look after each other right now, right? So there you go. I'm standing up now. I hope that's okay.
Are you?
Because I'm spreading the paper out on my little table. So,
Okay. But I just want to say, I want to note this because I think this is kind of a
The
cool thing
front
that they're
page,
doing.
yeah.
You see this on the front
yeah,
page?
go ahead.
It says, Happy Mother's Day. With Mother's Day right around the corner, the Sun is looking to celebrate with a special feature. Send us pictures of your mother, and we'll print as many as we can on the May 7th edition right before Mother's Day. You can use old snapshots, whatever, but it tells you where. It says email them at the news at MountVernonLisbonSun.com and put my mother in the subject line. Pictures were received by 5 p.m. on April 30th when we publish. I think that's such a great idea because so many
Well,
of us.
that's going to be fun to go through that.
Yeah,
And
so many of
if we
us
get
don't
if we get too many, we'll just put them on our window out front of our business as well.
I love that, and I love that because my mom lives 4 houses from me, but I have not hugged her for 3 weeks because I can't.
Yeah.
And so that's just a really neat thing. I love that.
Well, I think that's another good reminder. You can't call your mother, but you can call your mother. Everybody call your mother.
We talk every day.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah.
All right. So the Iowa High School Press Association released the winners of the Spring Journalism Award, and guess what?
Let's say that one more time since that big busy truck just went by.
So the Iowa High School Press Association released the winners of the Spring Journalism Awards.
And who's the winner?
The Mustang Moon received several awards this year.
Woo! Go Mustang Moon!
Yeah, and there's a bunch of names in here and awards.
That is
there are a total of
awesome.
1,141 entries in the contest.
And that's headed up still by Joanne Gage, right?
Yes, it is.
That's awesome.
Anyway, there's
They're
a lot of
awesome,
names in
Joanne.
here. We're on page A2, so just look it up yourself and read all those kids' names because it's kind of exciting.
That's awesome. We
All
know
right.
lots of the names, friends of the shows. Very cool.
That's true. The Small Business Relief Program funds have been distributed. Thank you for printing this,
Yep.
Nathan. So this is this program that I've been working with the cities of Mount Vernon and Lisbon on, and the organization I work for, the Mount Vernon Lisbon Community Development Group. And it has a listing of all the small businesses that received monies. So anyway, it's kind of exciting to think about all that. So let's see. Total of 114,000 is what you reported. I think
Yep.
that's about right. We've received a little more into our fund,
Okay.
and we're still accepting monies into the fund. So
Nice.
if others want to donate, you write a check to CCDG and you send it to PO Box 31. And I'll pick it up. And I am still getting calls from small businesses that need help. So
That's
we want to
awesome.
help as many as we can, and we can only do that with money, right?
Do not turn the page till we talk about this thing at the bottom of the page.
Okay, I'm going to let you take that over. You're probably
Oh
doing that.
my lord. It says parents may give children driver's tests. I am not sure that that's a great idea. I know there are a lot
Are you
of
teaching your kids to
16-year-old
drive?
Teaching should be in quotation marks.
Okay.
I launched Martin into a snowbank in one of his first drives. Lydia is not interested in driving at all. Now Josie is an amazing driver, so that's really great.
So Josie's learning.
Yeah, she's got her permit. Lydia has her permit. They all have their permits. But this looks like, I don't know what this is. Apply to take the test at home.
More tests for you to give at home. Just what you need.
Let me tell you, the first time I got in the car with one of my children and realized that I didn't have the steering wheel or the brakes on my side, a little bit of a panic because you were just along for the ride, literally.
You guys find some great big empty parking lot and
Lots.
just drive
know,
around
but
it.
at some point they have to go on the street.
Yeah, but
It is
not until they're 72.
Oh my goodness. They're not getting married till they're 72, and they're not dating till they're 72, and they're not driving till 72.
How old will you be then? tested.
Yeah.
Wednesday night is community takeout night.
Yeah.
Remember that,
Just
everyone.
be glad you're 6 feet away. or
There's
10 feet away.
page A3, bottom left. It talks about they're spotlighting a different restaurant that's open for to-goes. And then,
Yes, and
yeah.
that has been incredibly
Yeah,
successful.
it's exciting.
I think
Yeah.
Gwen's
Lisbon Fire Department is delivering the meal. So
Gwen sold out on
Yeah.
their turn, and yeah, it was really great. Okay, this is becoming difficult.
I know it's different from when we do it inside, but this is the way we do it now.
I know. This is how
So
we
life
do
is
it.
harder during COVID, but we get through it.
We're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, absentee ballots. Yes, send that in,
Yeah.
because we're all going to vote absentee.
Okay.
I've jumped you on it.
Well, I skipped over.
You skipped over the editorial
Okay.
page.
I always skip over the editorials. The opinions are sometimes they're positive and sometimes not. So
Well, I'm not talking about the opinion about it. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you get the little thing, it's easy to fill out. It's really easy.
Yeah.
And you just mail it in, they send you an envelope, and
Yep.
it's easy.
easy.
No excuse.
All right. So
Where are we?
Drayton Kimberly, you know him?
A6, 7.
Yes.
Lisbon Parks and Recs director, young kid. He's now going to be moving to full time. So good for him.
Oh, that's
He
great.
has to reapply for the job, but the job description's in there and the advertisement's been placed out, so
That's great.
So that's a really nice thing for him, and he's a good kid. I hope he gets it. All right.
Oh my gosh, don't turn that page. I saw something worth mentioning.
Read it.
Missing our popcorn from the Bijou? Yes! It says we have curbside concessions. Do you know how close that is to my house?
That's really
Without revealing my location for witness protection.
say I've taken part in it at least once.
I have used to do that all the time when I was taking a walk, and I would bring a little money and I would stop and talk to Stephanie and say, you got any leftover popcorn before you close for the night? And I'd buy some popcorn, and it's so good. And I don't know what it is. I don't know why there's magic in the popcorn at movie theaters that I cannot make in my microwave or my own stove. But yum. There's gives you instructions on how to do that. Friday, 5:30 to 7:30, and Saturday, 4 to 8, and Sunday, 2:30 to 5. You can pick up your popcorn by texting, and you pay then. Oh my gosh. Something more to live for.
That's good popcorn too. I
It's
guess.
good popcorn.
Yeah.
Okay. I missed Ace's popcorn too, but thank you for keeping it safe.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Okay.
A11.
So I'm going to sports now. Is that okay with you?
Well, okay, you're not going to
Ayo.
talk about the great parade that they had with all the teachers? That was really fun. The teachers came
Didn't we
out.
talk about that last time? Or that was a different?
That was a different. That was
a little
Lisbon.
parade.
This is the teachers came out, and
I'm gonna say
had
this was
parade.
Mount Vernon doing
This
this.
is Mount Vernon doing it, and it was so great to stand on our porch and just scream for them and tell them how much we love them and how they're great. Got to see my brother drive by in his car.
Was that the first time you'd seen him in a while?
Yeah, I mean, we text every day, but yeah, I hadn't seen him for a long time. So it was just really great. And the kids were just like, if you can get a 11, almost 12, happy birthday, Charlie, on Friday. If you can get tweens and teens to stand out on the porch and shout, you know they miss their teachers.
Yeah.
You know it. And we also, last Friday at 7 o'clock, banged pans in appreciation for the healthcare workers. It's just been really great to do those little things that you just go, well, this is kind of simple. And then you get and you do it, and you're just like, this is awesome. It's so awesome. So it was great. Thank you, teachers, for doing that.
I think we all need to get outside of our houses and scream.
Yeah.
You know, at the top of our lungs.
Well,
Yeah.
in New York, every day at 7 o'clock, they
Yeah.
bang
Yeah.
pans, which I think is, and shout and
Yeah.
things, so that's pretty cool. But yes, onward to sports.
Somebody knocked on my door the other day, after like 6. And I'm like, nobody ever does that.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I had that back door that goes out onto the roof.
Yes.
So I
So you
crawled
hear-
around.
Oh,
Who is it?
you did some surveillance?
Yeah. And I'm
He's a
having this
covert-
conversation at a total safe distance, right?
Yeah.
With a friend of mine who was just
15
wandering by
feet
and thought they'd
away.
knock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 feet in the sky.
Yeah. So it was kind of nice to
Yeah.
do
We
have those
are.
conversations.
We're figuring out different ways to connect and communicate. You can still connect.
It's different though.
Well, of
It
course.
is.
It's not the
But
same.
it's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. You are correct. Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to sports now.
Go to sports. It's nothing about grappling, but we can go.
Well, he's a grappler.
He was a former
We're talking
He's a
about
grappler,
Tristan Wirfs.
But he's not a grappler now.
Yeah.
He's a footballer.
So, draft day, unlike any other, especially for the many, many fans of Mount Vernon High School graduate Tristan Wirfs, friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
I think he still knows my name.
I think he knows mine too.
Yeah, when he comes into town,
Yeah.
I say hello. He says, "Hi, Joe." Yeah, he remembers.
Yes, he remembers you.
I have a famous friend, you
Yes,
guys.
yes. And it's today. The
It's
draft is today.
Yeah.
Woo!
So, Roger Goodall is the NFL commissioner who prepares to host the NFL draft. From his basement is where they're doing it. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Wirfs fans are waiting to see which team will take him. Somebody's going to take him.
Yeah.
He's high on the
Let's
list.
rephrase that. Which team is privileged to have him?
Yeah.
That's
How
how
lucky
we
for
feel.
him. I still have this dream of making a life-size statue of him and putting it downtown somewhere so people can come and get their picture taken with it.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be cool.
So he's an offensive tackle. Announced earlier this year he was foregoing his final year of eligibility at the University of Iowa and is expected to be taken in the first round, possibly in the top 10. This is going to be a famous young man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we all knew him when. How exciting. Congratulations to you, Tristan.
Yep.
We're very proud of you.
Good
and we
job,
can't
buddy.
wait to see how your career goes. And go on and make us all proud. Will you please?
Oh, he already has.
Yeah. All right. Make us more proud?
More proud.
Is
Yes.
that possible? So we have a cancer fighting fundraiser on the back page. So Beck's runners-up in Leukemia and Lymphoma Society Student of the Year.
Wow.
Project by Mount Vernon High School seniors Paige and Shannon Beck reached a successful conclusion as the twin sisters raised $9,000 for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society
Wow.
to help fight blood cancers. Good for them!
Thank you.
Becks were runners-up in the organization's Iowa Student of the Year program. Well, that's something to be
Good
proud of.
job, young women.
There
Well
is good
done.
news out there, folks. It's all not gloom and doom.
Well, that's a nice thank you to Lisbon Community Development Group. That's great for the small businesses. Thank
That's
you.
sweet.
That's really beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. Colorful. I like color.
Yes.
Well, that's all I got.
You know what? It's just a privilege to be here with you and to say anything.
And now that it's almost over, it's
Here
warming up.
comes the sun. Do, 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 do. Here comes the sun.
Thank you,
It's
everyone.
alright.
We'll see you next time.
Do, 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 do. Here comes the sun.